Hey, what's up, guys? It's C Bear back with another video. Hope y'all are doing well. And today's topic, I honestly think therapy is a bit of a scam. So, the reason why I think it's a scam is because why would the therapist ever want to make you actually better? Because you are their paycheck. Why would they ever want to cure you? You are the one who is funding their life. You are the one who they are relying on. So if you get better, what do? You stop going to the therapist. And I probably need some clarification. I don't know if that's the end goal of therapy is to stop going. I don't know if that's what everyone is their, finish line is to stop going to therapy. But I can't see how a therapist would ever want you to quit going to them. They're making money off you. You are the reason why they're living. And I'm not going to diss on all of them. I have not been to therapy, so I probably don't have the best authority to speak on this. But I think that corruption ruins everything, and the psychiatric industry is one to definitely, I think, face corruption when it comes to this. Maybe they encourage you to take certain medications that don't actually help. They encourage you to keep coming to sessions even though you really don't need them. But I'd love to hear your guys' experience on your therapy sessions if you've went. Do they encourage you to keep coming even though you say you've been feeling better? Do they encourage you to take some medication that you are not comfortable taking? Let me know your guys' thoughts. And honestly, I think that talking about yourself, talking about your problems 24/7, like going to someone just to talk about you, makes your problems 10 times worse. It keeps you in your head. It keeps you in your head, and you just keep, I don't know, just pondering over them and almost putting yourself in an overthinking mindset. You're just overthinking your problems. And I just don't think it's really good to have an interaction where you're the center of attention 100% of the time. And how can this therapist even relate to the problems that you're going through? Like, I can think now, most therapists, they'd probably be 30 plus. If I went, how can they relate to a 22-year-old guy? How would they be able to know what I'm going through, what my problems are, what it's like to live in this day and age, at this age, being this young? And honestly, like, I don't care. I don't really think I care what their training is or what they went to school for. It's just, I don't think they can help you, to be honest. I just, like, you sitting there talking about your problems to someone who has no clue what you're going through and never will. I don't think it's healthy. And honestly, a therapist is just going to tell you what you want to hear. And a lot of times, for people to get better, they don't need to hear what they want to hear. They need to hear what they need to hear. And I don't see a therapist ever saying anything like that. Because sometimes some people just need hear the harsh truth. It will make them better hearing the truth, because really the therapist is just playing on this disillusion that this person has in their head over a certain situation or the image of themselves. And that is the reason why they're bad, is because this therapist is like reinforcing what is going on. This therapist is reinforcing this false image that this person has of themselves, or a certain image. And I just feel like for people to get better, sometimes they need told the truth. And why would a therapist ever disagree with you? They want to reassure you, so you keep coming back to them, keep providing them business. So I really don't think anyone needs a therapist. And the reason being is you have therapists all around you. You have your friends, you have your significant other, and most importantly, you have your family. You can communicate with them. You can talk your problems out to them. These are great resources, and if you guys are struggling, you need to use them. Especially guys, your guy friends probably are feeling the same exact way to some extent that you are. And there's that relatability that you would not get with a therapist. Your family, Your family knows you better than anyone in the world, I'm sure. And they would be able to tell you a lot of information about you that you wouldn't know. And I'm sure it would help you get through whatever problem you're going through. And your girlfriend, your boyfriend, which I know a lot of you may not have one or you're in the pursuit of finding one. I think one of the biggest things about a relationship is really just being there for each other to talk your feelings out. Just to have someone to vent to for an hour, maybe just a couple minutes. It's so important just to get those problems out in small spurts and have the relationship not be transactional, such as money for, the time to talk to you, to talk my problems out. But you talk your problems to me, I'll give you good advice, the truth, and then I talk my problems to you, and I will give you the truth and advice. I think a relationship is perfect. It's like your therapist for life. And I think that's what makes couples very strong is if they can talk their problems out to each other. So, again, I just want to reiterate what I touched on. I said that a therapist does not want you to leave. You are their business. You are their paycheck. They are making money off you. And I see that as a problem, especially when you're trying to get a cure. And then talking about yourself, I think that makes your problems worse. You should not be the center of attention on a conversation. And you need to get out of your head. Just go do something to get your mind off whatever problems you are having. And how can a therapist even relate to what you're going through, what your problems are? And then last and most important is to remember to seek out your friends and family first. And if it becomes a real problem, even after you've talked to them multiple times over and over, then I think you can consider getting quote unquote professional help. I think that's important, is to seek out your family and friends and your significant other first. And so I just want you guys to remember though, say if you're suffering from depression, some mental illness, you aren't going to get better in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It may take months. And honestly, the reason why you're probably having that mental illness right now is because you just need a lifestyle change. You just need to change something in your life. You're dissatisfied with something going on in your life. So let's try to analyze and change whatever we can to make ourselves start feeling better. So again, just remember to seek out your friends and family first. So yeah, guys, again, I'm going to wrap up the video. I'm Seabear. And just let me know what your guys' thoughts were. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if I'm totally off. And please leave a comment, a like, and just let me know your thoughts. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a fantastic day.